You deserve whatever you pursue, whatever you decide, Chris, and heal from this. Jada gone, girl. Let's get to Will. 10 years. Will has been banned from the academy. Is that a lot? Is that overkill? Is it overkill? Some people think it's overkill. Let me tell you why they think it's overkill. Because they're saying it's not just because he can't go to the show. It's because he will now be blacklisted, blackballed. That he will not get any more films. They will not distribute any more of his films. We're no longer going to see Will Smith. And possibly so, y'all. Possibly so. Possibly so. I saw something with Johnny Depp. And he was kind of like, yeah, he waiting to see what's going to happen because they've already banned him. And they banned him for something that they heard. They haven't proven yet. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. I'm sweating, y'all. It's hot. For domestic violence. I think of his partner or something like that. But it wasn't that they saw. It's something that they've heard. I don't know if it was proven or anything. And so he was curious, like, what's going to happen to Will? Because Will did his on national TV. You know, kind of was good for the goose is good for the gander kind of a thing. And I kind of agree. 10 years banned from the academy. Blackball, can't act again. I still say so. And it's not because I don't want to ever see Will Smith again. Oh no, honey, I love Will Smith. I love him as an actor. And I think he's actually a really good person. That's why he's so tenderhearted. He cries a lot, you know. He does. But that's because I think he's tenderhearted. And I think he stayed in a relationship. No telling what else he has going on, but I think a lot of it has to do with being emasculated and in a relationship that made him feel less than. Which is why he's in rehab right now. I think he's trying to find himself. I think he got lost in that relationship. 10 years. Banned from putting out movies. I will miss you. But you know what I'm going to say? That don't define you as a person. It doesn't define your future. It does not define his future. He is very rich. He's very smart. He's a businessman. Will you take this time and go to your rehab and become whole and learn how to love yourself more from the inside out? Learn how to love on you. Don't you let somebody treat you like a puppet ever again. Be the master of your playground. Don't you put your hands on nobody else again, ever, unless it's in self-defense. Don't allow somebody to make a fool of you ever again. Become whole and know how to really be fulfilled in your soul. You can get burnt out even in amazing careers. And we have seen that with people because we're the audience. The audience is in love with the actor, the celebrity, but we don't really know them. And then what we have for them makes them feel like they have to perform for us. They have to always be smiling, always be dressed. How many people out there are you always smiling? Are you always ready to be dressed? Are you always ready to be on show? You know, like he was saying at the Oscars, how you have to always just take it. You have to just take it. These are still human beings. So imagine, even if they can block out the audience and stuff because they don't know us, imagine when you have your family, your loved ones, and there's turmoil going on there, and you still got to keep showing up. You're never giving yourself a chance to heal or be or be whole. To go through a process that says, okay, I'm going to be okay. And I can let all this bounce off of me. And as long as my family's okay, maybe your family's not okay. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Even your children, for real. Because you got Jaden on there talking about that's how we do it. Boy, please, you ain't from the hood. What are you talking about? That's how we do it. Child. I think their whole family needs healing. 10 years, I say, so what? Because you know what? Everybody has a season. You have to be open to seasons in your life. I learned that. I learned that. I just retired in May, and I'm having to find what's next for Candace. I've been a nurse for over 25 years, and all of a sudden it's like, but I don't necessarily want to go back to nursing. Now I know it's my choice, and I know I could always go back. But I still say the same about Will. Although this it's kind of his choice because it was his choice to get out his seat and go do something that egregious. You put your hands on somebody. 10 years that you can't go to the Academy Awards and that you might not be able to do what you probably love, you love doing, which is acting. Okay. You're not in jail. You actually didn't get those fingerprints or a mugshot. You ain't out there cleaning up nobody's streets with the fluorescent vest on because you committed a crime. He committed a crime and was able to stay in the facility that he was in, was able to verbally accost that man, was able to continue to sit there and be coddled by people, and then go up on that stage, accept an award, and get some more crazy speech. Yeah. 10 years that you can't go to Academy and that you can't vote. So, you're an amazing actor. And if people don't want to hire you, so what? Find something else to do. Take some time away and work on Will Smith and be that man of God that you said you want to be. Because when God closes a door, something amazing is going to open. But I think he just needs to quiet your noise, which is all of us, y'all. He need to be pulled out of the limelight because, maybe there was a time where Will was always putting his family on video, always on Instagram. That was his thing because he was working the public, because he's steadily moving up the ladder and he's steadily building his career, and it was killing his family. They had that thing on Red Table Talk, whatever. He and Jada. And I think that was destroying his family. And he had to recognize that he had to find more balance in his life. And I think that's something he's been trying to prove to her ever since. Because I think that's around the time frame where she was going to leave him and he had to beg her to stay and all that kind of good stuff. These things happen. This happens in real life with real people going out to work every day, and they just running behind that dollar, and you run into work like that's all you have. You got a whole family at home. Balance is important, y'all. It is, especially in a relationship, especially when you have a family. I think he was looking for his balance. He's in rehab. The man is broken. Who else does what he did? I think, he's looking for God. He spoke on God. I'm going to speak on God because he said it. Because I understand. And again, sometimes when you're trying to get closer to God, he has to quiet your noise. And I just think the world that we love him in, which is acting, is something he's being pulled away from right this minute, so he can quiet his noise and focus on Will Smith, the man. Because if Will Smith left tomorrow, if he left this earth tomorrow, we're going to miss him for a little while, and we're going to continue on with our lives. Just like we did with Whitney Houston, like we did with Michael Jackson, like we did with Robin Williams, and like we did with Anthony Bourdain, some of my favorites, Prince. Yeah, we miss y'all, but did our lives stop because you're no longer? No. He deserves to be here, to be of sound mind, for his to be full within his soul, to be genuinely happy. Maybe just slow down, focus on his family and his other loved ones, and take this time to get closer to God. Because let me say this, I don't care who closes the door on him right now. When God says to open it back up, they're going to fly open. He's not going to miss a beat. He's not missing any money. He probably needs this time to relax. Yeah. He needs this time. And I'm so glad he has really good friends that are also very spiritually sound and who's probably already telling him the same thing. And let's hope for that. Oscar, acting, they don't define the person. And that is a problem in our society. These celebrities, with all the acting. They think that they're above God. They think they're above the law. They think they're better than other people. When they're not, you're not. You're walking in your gift. You're doing a great job. You entertain us. We appreciate you. But when you have bad behaviors and bad habits, that says something about you as a person and your character. And that's way more important than being some star that you can be stripped away of at any moment because you're still not your boss. You're not your own boss. If you don't have you, who do you have? If you don't exist, who's there? If you can't be there for yourself, what you gonna do? What goes on with you starts with you and it ends with you. The way you cope, the way you respond. And hurt people hurt people. hmm Hurt people hurt people. He needs fixing, y'all. He needs fixing. And so let's give him some grace to do that. Go on, they could have taken his award too, as far as I'm concerned, because you can't take away the fact that he was voted for it and that he literally won it and that the world knows it. We already all know him to be an amazing actor. That's why we all go to his film. You can't take that away. You can take away tangible things, but you can't take away somebody's gift. He's going to show up. I don't know how he's going to show up. I don't know if it's going to be in acting again, but he's not going anywhere. But let him heal. And will, a part of your healing child, I'm going to tell you this now. Apologize to Chris from the bottom of your heart. So if you have to take time to really get that deep within your soul and do it live on TV, not somebody who wrote some little fake mess of an apology to him and everybody else, get on there and apologize to that man for putting your hands on him because he deserves that. Any victim who was bullied deserves an apology from the bully. And Will, you're the bully. And that man deserves an apology. That's really all I have to say. Please leave your comments below because I just want to know, do you think 10 years was too much? Not enough? Doesn't matter. Are we more concerned about, should we be more concerned about Chris? Because you know, it's Stoic people who hold face, they hurt too. We don't know what he's really going through behind closed doors. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just give my little 2 cents on what I think about this 10-year sentence. And I think he's going to be fine. So what? Life is not going to end. Find yourself. You can end your own life and live in turmoil, being unhappy, or you can take some time out to yourself, fix yourself, love yourself from the inside out, and be fulfilled in this one life you have to live. Be the best you can be. And apologize to Chris. And Chris, you do whatever you think you need to do that makes you feel better, sir, because you deserve it. Thank you for watching Candace Speaks Power. We are a shining community. It's a new channel, but I'm hoping you come on board because we're here to lift up and not turn down. And let's talk about these things. Let's get them out. And then let's feel better. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Remember to subscribe, like, and hit the notification